into maybe the next level of advancement with the heel strikes and the pull throughs, and that's going to be toe touches.
Yeah, if you want to just follow what he
And
does.
so what we want to do for this exercise is we want to.
You want to start with the sound leg or the prosthesis? First?
You know, whatever's more comfortable. It
Start
doesn't
with the
matter.
sound leg
We're going
and
to do both sides, and everybody's going to get a chance. We'll go around the room with the cones.
Yeah, lift the prosthesis first.
So.
Yeah, we have spotters here.
Right. Yeah.
So what we're doing first is you're taking the sound limb, and then we're going like this. And we mentioned in Step Up, it's as important, and we like to incorporate muscles to work the sound limb as well as the prosthetic side, because we need all of our muscles to be firing efficiently. So Dave is just going to say, so I'll say set, and then touch.
So one thing that I want to make a point of. Nope, you're gonna do this.
You're going to use the prosthesis.
You're gonna use this
first.
leg. So what you're gonna do is you want to make sure when you come through here, the idea is to do a tap. You're just trying to tap. So you're staying on that side for a long time. And you know the idea is to nice controlled tap and then back down. So I got you right here. There you go. Good. Good. As slow as you can. As slow as you can. If you need to move, take a step closer. Take a little step closer. There you go. Nice and slow. Good. Nice. That was a good one. There. Feel how much that uses all these muscles here? Right. There you go.
We're talking about for training somebody to walk. So when you if you watch me walk, right, how much time am I going to spend on the prosthetic side? 1/1000, like just less than a second, right? So we might have somebody stand in the parallel bars on a test socket, and I say, just kind of lift your leg up so you're balancing on the prosthetic side. So by exaggerating that so that you can have your weight there for like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, then it's, when people are a little hesitant to take that step because they don't want all the weight there, and it's like they've already been training themselves to transfer their weight to the prosthetic side. So now if we switch to this side here and I say, now lift your sound leg and touch the cone. So instead of, you don't want to rush it to do it, right? You're going nice and slow and controlled. So set and then touch. Now that's really working out that limb, isn't it? Yeah. Set, touch. Set, touch. So now, if we wanted to make it a little trickier, narrow your gait. Bring the prosthesis in a little bit more. There you go. So now, touch. That a little different? Touch. Okay. Touch. But what these muscle groups are good for is how quickly we fire the muscles inside of the prosthetic socket. Like, do you feel your muscles firing for balance? So we'll talk about strength training, but a lot of times when you get into advanced gait training and therapy, they're not talking about how quickly you need to fire those muscles in the socket to fight for that balance. And then there's a whole different set of exercises we do for that stuff. But all these things help when you're working that balance. And like we talked about earlier, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. Like, that's something that, you might not do it, but if you work on that, you'll be surprised how good you can improve your balance. All right. Anybody else want to come up here and give it a try? Yeah. All right. Thanks, Dave. So did you hear what I was saying to him? How quickly you're firing those and contracting those muscles inside of the socket, that's really the key. Like, a lot of times the focus is on strength, but because we're less than that 1%, people don't really realize it's how quickly we can contract those muscles or go from the front wall of the socket to the back wall of the socket. That's where balance really comes from. So that's where we're trying to build towards here. Up. You got. Sweet, thanks. Okay, so we'll start out first by you're just going to stand on your sound limb. You're going to lift the prosthesis up and just touch the cone, okay? So, ready? Go. It's okay. Normally I would like to have lower cones, but this is all I had in the office. Good? All right, go. Good. And see what he's doing? He's doing it nice and controlled. He's not in a hurry to try to just get there and touch the cone or knock things over. And the idea is to exaggerate the time that you spend balancing on that other limb, okay? So go. Nice. So again, like the other stuff, try to find a number that feels good, and we'll do a set of like, say, 5 or 6. Does that sound good? Okay. All right, we'll do 6. You got 3 down. So ready? Go. Okay. 2 more. All right. And go. So now do your good leg, Scott. Yeah. He doesn't have a cheater side.
He already was.
Yeah.
Just because he has 2 prosthetics doesn't mean there's not a good one and a bad one, right?
Okay, so now you're going to balance on the prosthesis and lift up and put your other leg just the same way. I got you. Remember before? Yeah. So you're going nowhere. So set, and when you want to break before you go, tell me when you're ready. Okay, that's okay. What you want to focus on is try to get a little slower and more controlled every time you do it, okay? So set, and I'll just say go, and then you go when you're ready, okay? Go. So if I help stabilize you a little bit, that'll get you working those muscles, and then we kind of get maybe a more side assist. So ready? Go. Do you feel all those muscles firing in the side? Yeah. And what we're going to do later, we're not going to get into this today, but we're actually going to teach you which part of your socket you can push in to help that balance. So you'll actually be able to control that a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll build back to this exercise and actually training this exercise as we go.
Yep. Okay, ready? Touch. Okay.
Did anybody not get to try that wants to do it?
All right, one more. And touch. Okay. All right. Yeah. You can do 5 more if you want. Is that good, or you want to do one more? You're good? All right. Yeah,
Good job, everybody. Everybody, that's a hard one.